Guess who predicted that the Bison were going to lose? Well, okay, I was wrong. Anyway, thanks for going another mile with me, Joel Heitkamp, right here at KFGO.com. I've been wrong about a lot of things, as many of you have pointed out. I've been right about some things, too. The one thing I am absolutely right about is the state of North Dakota has it within its power to actually do something about the issues in front of it, whether that be flooding in Devil's Lake, Minot, Bismarck, or most importantly, to the audience I'm talking to right now, Fargo. Now, let me give you an example of what I think is right and what I think is wrong. What I think is wrong is totally running chicken scared away from an issue. And I think the state of North Dakota is doing that. With all due respect to a man that I consider kind of a friend and somebody I like serving with, and I think in his time as governor has been dealt some tough hands, I think that Governor Dalrymple is really, truly running away from the Fargo flood problem. I do. I think that they're basically throwing all of that power back to the Metro Area Study Committee, which doesn't have, in my personal opinion, you can talk local government all you want, but doesn't have, in my personal opinion, the power, or shouldn't have, the power to do everything they're about to do to such a broad span of area. The Red River Basin is just that. It's a basin. It's a water. You got the wild rice. You got the Bois de Sioux. You got the otter tail. You got the, you want me to go on? It goes way beyond where that line on 46 is to Fargo Moorhead. So in doing and dealing with the problem, who all-encompassing made the power that gave the Metro Area Study Committee, came down from the mountain and handed them the rocks? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. If you're Oxbow and you're Hickson and you're any of these guys, you had a right to go to that core meeting. Come on, Aaron Schneider. They had a right to come to that meeting, look you in the eye, and speak their piece. Now, does that make me against permanent flood protection for Fargo Moorhead? No. No. In fact, if I were governor of the state of North Dakota, what I'd be doing is I'd be going to start at the water sources. And I'd be going as we went there. I'd say we're going to slow it down here, going to slow it down a little here. We're going to open up the checkbook there. We're going to pay this guy to hold back some water. We're going to slow it down here. We're going to tame this thing down before it ever gets to Fargo Moorhead. Then, once we get to Fargo Moorhead, we're going to do some things differently. We're not going to issue permits in the floodplain. We're going to build up some dikes. We're going to make sure that the river itself can handle everything up to 42 or whatever level we so desire. And we're going to build a much smaller diversion, one that doesn't back everything up on Hickson and Oxbow and wreck people's homes. Nobody likes my idea, unless, of course, you're from Hickson and Oxbow, because they say it's going to take more time. Well, you know what? I've seen people build houses really fast, and I've seen people build houses really slow. And the houses that I liked were the ones that were built really slow. Let's do it right. If we were in such a hurry to do this in the first place, then why isn't anybody saying to Bruce Furnace, where were you back in '97 when you almost lost this city? Folks, let's do it right, and let's work together as neighbors, and let's call on the state of North Dakota and its State Water Commission to take the lead on this project and not put anybody with a horse in the race in charge. Thanks for going another mile with me. We'll see you down the trail.